Hi guys, and welcome to Cambridge First Exam with Sam. I'm Sam, and this video is all about the number of tenses that we have in English. I asked you a very provocative question. Do we have 16 tenses in English, or do we have 2? Now, lots of people say 16 because they think, okay, we have the present simple, present perfect continuous. We have the past simple, the past perfect continuous. We have the future perfect. We have the present continuous. And they think we have lots and lots and lots of different forms. But in reality, we only have 2 tenses in English. We only have the past tense and the present tense. Surprise! So I'm going to explain why this is important for your first exam preparation and how this can help you to prepare better for the first exam. So maybe you're thinking, Sam, you are wrong. I mean, you can't have a past tense and a present tense and no future tense. And we all know that in English, will is the future tense. God, what kind of English teacher are you? Well, I am the kind of English teacher who will never lie to you. So honestly, I think it's really important to have the idea of 2 tenses in English, because if you think about how we talk about the future, you already know that we can use other forms to talk about the future. We can use the present simple, like my bus arrives tomorrow. We can use going to, like, I'm gonna go on holiday next week. Or we can use the present continuous, we can use could, would, should, might, may, the future perfect. We can use lots and lots and lots of different forms to talk about the future. We can also use will to talk about now. I always remember when me and my brother were, little children and we caused trouble, my mum always used to say, "I'll murder you!" And she definitely did not mean later. We also very frequently in English, we say, "I'll do it now." So I'll with will, do it now, as in this moment. So will is not really our future tense. And like we can use the present tense, the present simple, to talk about the future, like my bus arrives tomorrow. So this is all very confusing, right? But in reality, the real thing you need to remember is that if we have 2 tenses in English, it's because tense is not time. We don't use the present tense to talk about the present, the past tense to talk about the past. We use different forms of the verb to have different meanings. So that means the present continuous, for example, can have a meaning about the present moment. So like, I'm recording a video so that you're watching a video. But it can also have a future meaning. So like, I'm going to see my friend tomorrow. So that's the real thing that you need to remember, is that tense is not time, and that meaning is connected to different forms. One form can have lots of different meanings. Now, why is this really important for your first exam preparation? Well, it will help to make your grammar a lot more accurate. Lots of students make mistakes with their verbs and with their verb forms for 2 real reasons, I think. The first is because they think tense and time are the same. So they think, I'm talking about the future, therefore I must use the future tense, therefore I must use will in English. But that's not always true, because there's lots of different forms that we can use to talk about the future. The same is true in the past and the present as well. The second main reason is that students think that a tense in their first language is the same as a tense in English. So, for example, speakers of Romance languages like French, Italian, Spanish, and Romanian, and Portuguese sometimes think that because they have a future tense in their language, that it connects with the future tense in English, which is will, and then they start to make mistakes because they use will in the same place they would use the future tense in their first language. So those are two big reasons why thinking of 16 tenses gives you mistakes in English, and why thinking about meaning and form can help you avoid those mistakes, but also gives you so many more possibilities for things that you can talk about. It gives you a lot more variety, it gives you a lot more different ways to talk about the future and past and present, and it just makes your language so much more natural. So that, for me, is the real reason why thinking about two tenses, but lots of different verb forms with different meanings. That's why that's so important, because it makes your language so much more natural and so much more like real English. And that is fundamentally really important for your first exam preparation for all of the different parts of the exam. So I hope that video and this blog that goes with it is useful for you and for your exam preparation. If you like the video, then like it underneath and subscribe so you'll never miss a video. You can also join our Facebook group, which you can find a link to that underneath here as well. And yeah, good luck with your preparation, and I will see you very soon. Bye, guys.